Like sometimes you don't have money, right? And so you have to use what you have, right, to be able to even bring value in the first place, right? So this is how you do that, okay? So if you have a brand, right, whatever your brand does, right, you're going to use that at events or for other brands. They're going to reach out, okay, through your phone or however you're going to reach out. You're going to reach out to them, and when you reach out, you let them know exactly how you can help them. Okay, that's what you're going to do. You're going to let them know how you can help them, right? However that is, you're going to let them know, hey, I can record something for you. You just let me know, or just pull up and start recording. If you don't think about the problems. Don't think, oh, what if they ask me to leave? They ask you to leave, then you leave. There you go. But most of the time, I have not went to an event that I've just went to over deliver value for. That because I have a media marketing and production firm, Champions Playbook. Links down here. Check those out. See what we're doing over there. But there hasn't been an event that I went to, not one, right? That I've helped, man, so many. And there hasn't been one that I went to that anybody has told me. Actually, I've got more thank yous than anything. Thank yous, and it's led to business, and it's led to so much other things. All right, this is Elite from Brands Experts podcast for brands market expertise. Back here with episode 26. So happy to make it this far. So many great guests, so many brand owners, brand experts, all that incredible stuff. We just want to tell everybody thank you for being a part of this podcast and kind of what you've meant to us and what you meant to the brand and what you meant to the communities that you guys are a part of. Thank everybody, and there's definitely more to come, more guests to come, more incredible things. So in this episode, what we're talking about is how to over deliver value if you have no money. Here's what's interesting about money, right? Like a lot of people use money to hold them back. Like I don't have money. If I had money, here's the thing. Like sometimes you don't have money, right? And so you have to use what you have, right, to be able to even bring value in the first place, right? So this is how you do that, okay? So if you have a brand, right, whatever your brand does, right, you're going to use that at events or for other brands. They're going to reach out, okay, through your phone or however you're going to reach out. You're going to reach out to them, and when you reach out, you let them know exactly how you can help them, okay? That's what you're going to do. You're going to let them know how you can help them, right? However that is, you're going to let them know, hey, I can record something for you. You just let me know, or just pull up and start recording. If you don't think about the problems. Don't think, oh, what if they ask me to leave? They ask you to leave, then you leave. There you go. But most of the time, I have not went to an event that I've just went to over deliver value for. That because I have a media marketing and production firm, Champions Playbook. Links down here. Check those out. See what we're doing over there. But there hasn't been an event that I went to, not one, right, that I've helped, man, so many. And there hasn't been one that I went to that anybody has told me. Actually, I've got more thank yous than anything. Thank yous, and it's led to business, and it's led to so much other things because it's in such high demand. We just filmed our first episode, and we were just talking about that, about how it's in high demand, right? How media marketing and production are in high demand. It is in such high demand. It's higher demand than it's ever been. It's just going to keep growing, right? But yeah, you show up and you start helping, right? If it's an event and you have a cleaning company, you come start picking up trash. Just start picking up trash, put it in the trash can. Ask who the event coordinator is. Once you find the event coordinator, right? You let them know, hey, we clean this whole area, no charge for you. Here's our card. We do cleaning. We glad to be able to come out here and help you guys. That's a problem if there's trash. They need somebody to pick that trash up. Can you be that person? Can your brand be that person? Right? We're just talking about one example, right? What if there's a grand opening, right? What if you're a member of your local chamber of commerce and there's a grand opening and you go to that grand opening? Well, let's say you go to this grand opening and you have a brand where you do cookies. You do cookies, okay? So you bring your cookies to this grand opening, right? And you're like, hey, wanted to bring cookies for everybody. You helped. People are hungry. People want some good cookies, and you brought your cookies. Look what you did. You show how valuable you are. You show how great you are at this grand opening, bringing in good cookies, right? Like, we want to let you know how important and powerful that is, right? Because you brought good cookies, because you showed how you can help at no charge. That's what you needed to do, right? You needed to show how you can help with no charge. So where some people struggle is they don't know who they need to or want to help. So how you figure that out is you're not going to be able to do this yourself. So you become parts of local communities, right? Like we already talked about Chamber of Commerce. It can be Facebook groups. It can be something like Social Proof Podcasts. You become part of these communities, especially if you can be a part of them locally and geographically. That's what you want. You want to be a part of stuff like that, right? Where you can be a part of it locally, and that's how you can meet people. So when you're meeting people, now you're adding value, right? Because you met them, right? Because you met them. So, and then you let them know what you can do. They may say, hey, we need you to come be part of this. Hey, we need you to come be part of that, right? Simple ways that you can fix issues that you may have just because you went there to help, right? That's how you can over deliver value with no money. Go there with the mindset like, I'm going to help. I'm going to help these people, whoever it is, I'm going to help. But it's also important to remember to go to events where you're meeting the most experts, brand owners, whatever it is possible, right? You don't want to just go to events and just be there, right? You want to go to events where you're meeting the right people, okay? You don't want to just be at events, right? It's so important to understand that and know that, not to just be a part of events, but be a part of the right events, right? That fit what you're doing, right? Period, right? If you have something versatile like cookies, you can go a lot of different places, but if you're going to like a lot of gym grand openings, you got to think about that. They may not, they might want sugar-free because they really watching what they eat and maximizing what they're doing on the workout side. But yeah, just go, start helping, period. That's what we need you to do. Just go and start helping when you get there. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Whatever you do, don't even ask. Just start helping, period. And it's going to accomplish a few things for you, right? You're going to know if you're good, because if you send it to them and they like it, they're going to ask you to come back if they want their brand to grow, if they understand the value that you provide, right? But just look at it like that. If you do that 100 times, right, and we want you to make sure you do it at least 100 times. And here's why we say 100. You're going to get some people that ignore you. You're going to get some people that don't care. So you don't get caught up in that, do at least 100. 100 doesn't work, guess what? You're moving up to 200. 200 doesn't work, guess what? You'll double that and go to 400. You help out 400 brands, experts in your field. What you document that, put it on YouTube. YouTube is free, by the way. YouTube is free. If you didn't hear about that, YouTube is free. Instagram is free. All these social media, Twitter is free. You don't have to pay for it. So you go in there and you show what you're doing. You show your relationships. You show the quality of whatever you do. If you clean up, you show the quality of how you clean. Whatever it is, you go and you show your quality. You build the relationship. And when people see how great you are at what you do, you're going to be able to build. You're going to be able to grow, right? Because you were able to build on what you wanted to do. So we want to let you know that, right? So you're not just sitting there and not growing, We want you to grow, but you're not going to be able to grow if you don't have any money until you can say, I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to over deliver with whatever I do. Because at that point, when you don't have money, what you're exchanging is just value. Like the value that they provided is the event, the value you're providing. Let's go back to the cleaning, is the cleaning, right? Picking up trash, wiping off counter, whatever it will be. That's the value that you provide. Now, we want to tell you this too. Don't get discouraged, because what's going to happen is when you get discouraged, you have to understand that everybody's not looking to pay you. Everybody's not looking to pay you, right? Some people are not looking to pay you. Some people are just looking like, they're never going to want to pay you, right? You have to understand that. But what you did was you went and you did that for you to feel better about what you're doing. Remember, you want to, do a good act every day. Every single day, you want to do a good act, right? No matter where you're at, you want to do a good act, right? You want to provide a good act to your community, right? You want to provide an incredibly good act to your community. And it could be online, it can be in person, however you do this. But when you go in person and you get these things done, it's just so incredible that you're able to do that, because you're showing your good act, you're showing what you're about, you're showing what your brand's about, and you're developing relationships, you're building relationships, because of that mindset. Did something for Top Shelf Financial. Shout out to Top Shelf Financial, building a relationship, and from there, you know, financial services brand based out of Lancaster, California. Out there, check them out. They're doing great things. Met them at, well, actually, I didn't even meet them. I just went there to help out film at Small Business Saturdays, right? I believe this was November 2022. And then from there, met the clothing side of that brand, Josh Martell, and able to do a podcast episode with him, and able to shoot some behind the scenes with a clothing brand. First time we've been able to do that. That video actually did incredible. Almost, I believe it's around 3,000 views. A lot of different comments. People seeing that in a lot of different areas, want to support what he's doing. And then we were able to shoot a podcast episode with Top Shelf Financial at their facility in Lancaster, California. Where did this start? Where did all of this start? Because we over-delivered value without a charge. That's how it all starts. You see what I'm talking about? So that's why we want to explain this to you, to over-deliver value without a charge. Stop thinking about just the money side. Okay, you got to get off of that. Because the thing is, if you have not built a relationship yet, some people might not want to never spend anything because you haven't built a relationship. Okay? So build a relationship, right? Period. You want to build those relationships, and from there, incredible things will happen. You will start to get deals, because this is what will happen. Someone that you've done the work for, they have your card. That means they have your phone number. They reach out. Hey, we like the way you clean. Can you come back? Well, it'll turn into, well, I'm off this day. We really love the way you do things. Any way you can come. Well, okay, yeah, we can do the same thing we did for 300. Cool, we'll pay you when you get here. They want that outcome. So now you just got 300. Where did it all start? From you build the relationship, and that helped build trust. And now they, use your card or looked at the video to find a way to reach out to you. Then they reached out to you, and everything started to happen. But you have to look at where it started. You over-delivered value when you didn't have money, and now you have money. Okay? So that's how you do that, right? It's not that complicated. It's not that hard. And if you're around the right people, this stuff will happen, a lot. Like, just frequently, you'll start to get deals from free work that you did, right? Just because you didn't just show up to do free work. Let's clean that up. You provided a valuable resource to your target audience at no cost. You provided a valuable resource to your target audience, right? That is the over delivery of value, right? You're able to do that. You can accomplish incredible things with yourself, your brand, and you can just continue to build from there. And that's what we want you to do with your brand and everything that you do, right? But, this video, in this episode, we know is so important because some experts, some brands, some people don't have any money. and they feel like there's nothing you can do. There is something you can do. We're proof of that, because a lot of the stuff when we first started, right, with the Champions Playbook, go look at it. But we were just learning. A lot of time when we first started, we didn't know what to do. We know we wanted to do something. We didn't know we wanted to have a media marketing and production firm. We didn't know that. We were just want to know we wanted to help people, and we were into entrepreneurship. Now that we're at where we're at now we know we want to help entrepreneurs, right? This is really about entrepreneurs and brand owners, and those are that's our audience. Okay, now we know that, but we wouldn't know that until we started to get involved, right? Now that we're involved in that specifically, now we're able to do that. So we just wanted to let you know that, and then just keep striving to be great, and don't let the money thing hold you back. If money thing ever holding you back, come back to this video, this one right here, this video, and this video shows you exactly how to do it. Okay, with no money. If you still need help with that, go to brandsexpertspodcast.com. Right at the top of the page, form, fill that form out. We reach out to you 24 to 48 hours, right? Join our newsletter, Brands Experts Podcast newsletter, right? It's right at the bottom of our website, Brands Experts Podcast. And yeah, like, don't let the money thing hold you back. And all the stuff we're saying is factual. You reach out to them, go to Top Shelf Financial, ask them. They'll send you the video. They know. They know. Ask Josh Martell. He knows. Top Shelf 17. They know what we're talking about. We don't play around. So it's Elite. Brands Experts Podcast. Be an expert in everything you do. Till the next episode. Strive for greatness and be great. For checking out this episode of the Brands Experts Podcast, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out all our socials like Instagram. Make sure you check out our website, and make sure you check out our VIP, brandsexpertspodcast.com. Exclusive VIP stuff, interviews, exactly how to make money, exactly how to partner with great brands. These are things you need to know, right? You got to remember, if you want to get to where you need to go, you need to pay for that, right? That's how you paying for that value that you need. So make sure you go over there, check that out. And yeah, we're here for you. Brands Experts Podcast. Let's go.